Should we start already? Or
Yes, Rajeshwari has to say yes because she is the host.
It's not like that, Vasu sir. Yeah. So good evening, everyone. So nice to see all of you. And today we are having the competition also, Rasamrut, as Akanksha told that she is busy. So our judges have given her the time to do today. So I think we have two judges only, Nikhil sir and Pinaki sir. So yeah, Akanksha, you can start.
okay, thank you
We are
so much. First of all, loads of gratitude to both the judges that you actually considered my request of allowing me to present it today. So I'm immensely grateful to you and all the audience who have, just came in to listen to me. It's my privilege. Thank you so much. Okay. Without adding more delay, I will just start. I'll share my screen. Do I have a permission, Rajeshwari?
yes,
I
Akanksha.
think I have. Yes. Oh, why has it gone? Yeah. Not sure where is the slide mode. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm,
presently it is on the slide mode. You can put it on the show mode.
where is it? I'm sorry.
On the top, and near, yeah, that one.
Right, save, refresh. Above that, on the. Yeah,
This one.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. And today, I'm here. I'm Akanksha Gupta, and today I'm here to present my learnings from a book which is Four Agreements. It is actually a practical guide to personal freedom. So I will first share my learnings or a summary, book summary, and then we can get deeper into what I learned, right? The questions which we have to cover from Rasamrut point of view, right? This particular presentation is based upon the book by Don Miguel Ruiz, and let's dig deeper into knowing the author. Let me just hide this because this is taking my screen. Hide, no. Yeah. Mm, can someone guide me? Where is the hide mode? I'm sorry, I'm not a regular user of Zoom. Oh.
You have the three ones, what you call three dots at the end.
Mhm.
You click on that, then you will see
Hide.
the hide floating windows.
Mhm. Okay. Hide.
Hide floating controls, I think.
Yeah, I did it, but I still see this covering my window. Hide. No. Ah, I get it. Yes. Sure. I'm sorry, it took a while. Yeah, so let's know the author. He's Don Miguel Ruiz. He is a Mexican author, and now at present he's 73-year-old. He was youngest of the 13 children, and he attended the medical school and became a surgeon. Imagine at that point in time. And then he started focusing more on ancient learnings to achieve the spiritual alignments, right? He was also listed as one of the Watkins 100 most spiritually influential living people in 2018. And this particular book, which is Four Agreements, it came in 1997, and it was the New York Times bestseller book for more than a decade. So that speaks a lot about the book and the learnings from that particular book, which everybody had been appreciating, right? The other work or other books from the author are Mastery of Love, The Voice of Knowledge, The Circle of Fire, and The Fifth Agreement. Moving ahead, so it talks about, the problem. The problem here is the dream of planet, right? So what author says that from the birth, we all are domesticated, right, into a collective set of rules and beliefs. And he gives it as a name of dream of a planet. It means everybody is running behind it. And it is a dream which everybody is commonly seeing, right? And they have made their own rules and beliefs, and what our parents, our school, society, our environment, everybody is doing, actually they are domesticated us to have the same rules and beliefs in our minds, right? So, and what do? They actually teach it through the reward and punishment mechanism. So, right here, if you see that, it is explained as an example of a dog, right? Generally, animals are domesticated. So, how do people train them? There is a neutral stimulus like ringing a bell, and it has no impact, right? Then there is a natural conditioning, which is, the food. Now, if you associate food with a bell, it means you're conditioned. The dog is conditioned for the food coming with the bell, right? And that is the conditioned stimulus. So from the next time when the bell is rung, the dog will already start salivating. Right. So that is how the animals are domesticated, but through the rewards or reinforcements and with the punishment, what generally is followed by the society, by parents, by teachers, we are also domesticated, right? So we also start having the rules and beliefs what society is wanting us to have, right? So this is how we are getting domesticated, and this has a judge constantly within us, which is criticizing us based upon these rules. For example, for women, being outside after the dark is equal to offense, and I'm not exaggerating. And this becomes a judge. So even now, when nobody is actually asking me to come back around 7, but my heartbeat automatically goes up when it is 7 and it is dark outside. And if I'm not returning by that time, the judge within me is actually already start criticizing me. So there is these two things, which is judge and victim within me, right? And what it is doing, the inner victim suffers the judgment, feeling guilty and shame, and all this judge and victim mentality within us is actually creating a mental fog or chaos, which author says as mitote, right? This particular condition, what we see, the brain fog, is called the mitote. So how do we do? How do we come out of it? How do we find out our path to freedom? So author actually speaks about the four agreements, right? What are they? So the first one is be impeccable with your words. So it says that you should speak with integrity. You should know your speaking should be intentional. Your words should be intentional, right? We should actually avoid using the words to speak against our own self or about others, right? So that's be impeccable with your words. Don't take anything personally, right? So what happens? Anybody saying anything, we actually take it like, how can the person say it to me after I have done so much, right? So that is nothing, and no one can do anything against you. You open that door for people so that people come in, and we open that door by taking the things personally, right? So do not take personally. We'll see that them in more detail. Assume nothing, right? So it means we should find the courage to ask the questions, and express what I actually mean, right? And I should be able to communicate with the people with a lot of clarity. So there is none kind of the over communication. Any kind of communication is good enough. We should walk that extra mile to communicate it to others. And fourth agreement or fourth agreement is always do your best. So you can always come back and say that, how do I really, make use of all the three agreements? I cannot be, perfect all the time. So this is the agreement which talks about that your best is going to change from the moment to moment. And under any circumstance, simply do your best so that you do not have any regrets. Let's see them into more details. So, first agreement is be impeccable with your words. Okay. So, what it says, the word is pure magic, the most powerful tool we have. We are blessed to have words, the human beings. It can be used for white magic to create and share love. It can also be used as the black magic to spread emotional poison through gossip and negativity. Now, I'm not sure how many of you have seen this movie, which came quite recently, which is Shaitan. If you have seen this movie, you will find out that this particular person, R. Madhavan, actually was, he actually convinced or have the control of all the 108 women by just using his tongue. So his tongue was the most powerful weapon, right? And by giving the bully of all the women, he wanted to achieve the next level in his magic, right? So, so if you really realize it is actually the black magic what he was using, and tongue was the most powerful one. If you watch that movie, you will find out that the words have absolute magic, and we don't realize, but even our words have that kind of magic, right? You can make or break a person with your words, right? And you would have seen that there is already, I'm not remembering the name, but there is an island where if people have to, make some space and cut the tree, they don't cut the tree. All of them just, get collected there, and, they curse the tree, for some time. And they do it every day as a ritual. And after a month or two, the tree actually dies itself. So that is the power of words. So, how do we do it, right? So, how do we implement this particular agreement? Use your energy in the direction of truth and love. Being impeccable builds immunity to the negative words of others. So if you are using your words quite judiciously, you will develop that immunity to towards the negative words which others use for you, right? So you become immune, right? It doesn't affect you. This is the most important agreement and foundation of all others. Let's see the second agreement. Second agreement says that don't take it personally, right? So, what people say, their opinions, their actions are actually their responsibilities. And they are the projection of their own internal dream. So, everybody has one internal dream also after the dream of planet, right? So, you, me, all are people of dreams, right? So, what the other person is doing or saying is actually being driven from the dream, their own personal reality. Recognizing this creates immunity to emotional poison and prevents needless suffering, right? So, if you understand this particular point, what all goes inside our head, a person will say one thing one time, but you will reiterate in your mind because you took it personally. You reiterate in your mind and actually worsen your day condition and probably life for if the person is very close to you, right? So what should we do to implement this particular agreement? See it as their dream. It is their journey. What they are saying, it is their journey. Don't take it personally. Don't agree with their story. If they are saying you are such a bad singer, don't take it personally. You should know your own self worth, which is a strong sense of self. So analyze what the other person is saying, but don't just take it as it is. You should have a strong sense of self, right? So for that, self compassion is the key, right? And the quote is that I try to take things too personally because most of the time people are not even thinking about anyone else but themselves. So whatever suits them, they speak it out. They are not being impeccable with their words. And that is why we should start being impeccable with our words. Third agreement is do not assume, don't make assumptions, right? Like if you see it in this picture, this person is assuming that they will catch, right? So when we make assumptions, we believe they are the truth, right? So what will happen? This person assumed, but what if people are not catching? What will happen to the person? That is exactly what happens when we are making assumptions without making them clarified. We assume we know what other people think or feel, and we subsequently blame them and send emotional poison because our assumptions are not getting satisfied. And remember, if we are making assumption, we really believe, after a while we forget that it was our assumption. We actually believe that it was a truth, right? So be very, very careful at the first place while making assumptions, because after a while you will start believing that assumption, right? So, how do we rather implement this particular agreement is ask questions, right? That is the antidote for making assumptions. Ask as many as questions possible, not only to others, but also to your own self, right? The other person said, do I really believe in it? Am I really a bad singer? If the answer is no, then please keep singing, right? Communicate clearly and directly. There is no over communication. Practice active listening and empathy, right? So give that a space, create that safe environment where people can really tell you that this is the truth and this is how I feel. And then in that way we will definitely know that our assumption was wrong, right? So give that safe space for the people. And journal and reflect. So wherever you're breaking an assumption, wrong belief, just journal it out and reflect on it, right? That's the best way of doing. What is the fourth and final agreement is always do your best, right? Focus on full effort without striving for perfection, right? So whatever you do, always give 100% unless you're really donating blood, right? So avoid self judgment, guilt, and regret by consistently acting with integrity, right? So I always do this, at least with the decisions I have made, because I believe I never go back in time and say that I should not have made that decision. This is how it has turned out to be. Rather, I always make peace with my past, saying that whatever decision I made at that point in time, I made it after analyzing, after putting a lot of thought process. So I did the best at that point in time, and I never go back in that past decision and regret it now. So the same thing we should be doing, always doing our best. Put your 100% in everything, whatever you do, whatever, and then you will never have a regret that you could not do it, and at the same time you will not overdo it also, because you're just doing your best. And please remember that your best fluctuates based upon your surroundings, based upon your conditions. There is no more or no less, just your best, whatever you could do, just your best action. And it is the action for other agreements. So as I said, you will ask how many times I should be impeccable with my words, right? How many times I should not take it personally, right? How many times I should not make the assumptions. So the answer is just always do your best, and you will progress towards all the four agreements, right? Rather focus on check your self talk, because self compassion is the best thing. Turn action into the rituals so that you keep on doing it. So, more you practice all the four principles, more they become a part of you, right? The new you will be evolved, right? Practice self compassion, right? Because if you're not loving yourself, you cannot give your best, right? The idea is not to penalize ourselves, right? Observe effort versus overdoing. So, your body will give signals. Please identify it, and that is only possible when you're practicing self compassion, right? Live one day at a time. So today was a bad day. Okay, it was just one day at a this was just one day. Tomorrow is a new beginning, right? And what is the conclusion? The conclusion is that we should have a new dream of heaven on earth, which is free, which is yourself, right? So if we are practicing all the four agreements, we are actually moving towards the path of freedom. It allows you to break free from the parasite of the judge and victim, because you're always doing your best. You're not taking things personally. You're always being so integral with your words, right? So in this way, you can actually forgive yourself also and to others also, and live in the state of bliss, right? What you can do through it is control your own behavior and emotion, because you're constantly under the self improvement manner, right? You know how much you have actually, at compliant with these four agreements. Live fully in the present moment. Choose love and forgiveness over fear and conflict, and transform your life into a personal dream of heaven, right? So, up just for instead of following just the dream of planet which everybody is following, and you had been domesticated over years, you're actually coming up, you're breaking that shell with the help of these four agreements, and you are now realizing your own personal dream and cutting all the nonsense from your life, and you're moving towards your personal dream. So coming to the Rasamrut questions, right? Why did I choose this book? So first of all, it was my younger brother who was reading this book, and I got curious. And at that point in time, I was not reading quite regularly. So I thought to myself that I will definitely read this book. And to my surprise, when this particular, the theme of November was identified, the four agreements was one of the choices. So it was a no-brainer for me. I really considered as a sign of universe that I should read this book. So that is how I read this book. Was your intention fulfilled? Yes, my intention was fulfilled, because though there are many terms, at the start, I really felt quite confused, because I was not able to make sense of these terms. But as in when the book progressed and there was a lot of repetition of the concepts, it slowly started sinking in, right? And then I really found that yes, it really makes sense. Actually, the problem of all the the root of all the problems is what we are doing opposite of these four principles, right? So I really felt that the intention was fulfilled. uh, what about this book you liked the most? I really liked the concept of domestication. And I never thought that I had been domesticated, right? I mean, it was a different concept altogether. And then I like the way the author described the concept of judge and victim, right? And they both lie within me. So I was able to recognize after reading this book that here the judge inside me is speaking, and here the victim inside me is feeling this, right? So it was about that, and I really liked how simply the four agreements were coming in the flow of it, and how beautifully it is described by the author through examples and personal situations. One central idea you want to carry through from the book for your life. For me, it will be don't take things personally, right? Don't take it personally. Because sometimes I feel that for others, I'm quite compassionate. I understand that they might be feeling something, they might be having a bad day. But the people who are quite near to me, I really take things personally, right? So that had been the idea which I want to carry forward from the book. And I have started taking slow steps, one step at a time, to implement that particular learning in my life. And just for you to know your presenter, I'm a working mother of two. I'm living in Bangalore in a joint family. Uh, a mechanical engineer and MBA in operations by qualification. I'm working as a senior delivery manager in an IT firm. I'm a keen observer and a lifelong learner. I just love knowing new things. I also worked as a productivity coach, and some of my interests are writing, reading, sharing things, sharing my thoughts, traveling. I love a lot of discussion, and I love music. And as I've already mentioned, I just, love learning new skills. I always want to be a learner. So that's about me, and you can reach out to me at this email address. This is my LinkedIn, and you already know my number from FELD group. That is it. Please let me know if you have any questions or it's open for the discussion.
Please stop the presentation.
Yes, I did.
I love the analogy of the movie that Raghavan,
Shatan.
Madhavan, R. Madhavan.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you so much.
great analogy. So, out of the 4 agreements, uh, which one do you like the most, or fruitful? Means, if I ask, oh no, 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 I won't be following all the 4 agreements. So, which one would you suggest me to do?
I would say it is don't take it personally, because I have observed that pattern in myself as well. That sometimes I really take it personally, and I keep having that victimization where, I feel that, oh, even after doing so much, if I have to hear this, what's the point? And then I get demotivated. That had been my pattern. At least, I will be honest, at least with my in-laws, right? I will feel that, yeah, I mean, why are they even saying it? I do so much, right? Still, I'm being penalized. So I used to do that, and now I'm slowly modifying it. So I have started, doing the benefit of doubt.
What if I would do whatever I say? Then be impeccable with my words. Whatever
Hmm.
I do, whatever I say, whatever I declare, and I complete, then isn't it that that agreement is better? Be impeccable with your words, the integrity thing.
The times, Nikhil, we generally don't mean what we say. We actually get overloaded, right? And at the same time, if our words are hurting someone, that is anyways coming to us, because after a while, once that moment of rage is over, right? After a while, when that moment of rage is over, you will feel the guilt, and that takes over you, right? So the feeling that you actually said what you felt at that moment versus how you're feeling right now, this actually gets quite heavy. Sorry, this actually gets quite heavy, what guilt you're actually feeling. So most of the times you would have heard saying people that I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Or some people actually take action
It's
and slap
it's
somebody
different
or take
story. No,
physical.
no.
Yeah.
एक minute. Okay. So it's different thing, very different thing. I'm saying, what if I be impeccable with my words? Means I say I will do this and I do that. To whomsoever I say, means I say to myself I'll wake up at 3:30 a.m. and I wake up at 3:30 a.m. How that life shall be.
So I will definitely have more respect for my own self, right? That I'm keeping my words, right?
Yes.
And because I have more confidence on myself, that is an evidence creation in itself, that I keep my words and I'm truthful to my own words, right? And then the right transformation starts. And whenever I feel I'm not enough, I will use this evidence to tell myself that I keep my words. I'm the person of words, right? So that is, sorry, I did not understand your question fully at the first place,
No, no,
but
it was
yeah.
not a question. Means I just asked which, if
Hello,
I.
Nikhil sir.
Hmm.
Can we, as our guest is with us and it's
Yeah,
8:30.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Akanksha. I really loved the slides. It was really
Thank
looking
you.
so
Thank you
good.
so
You
much,
are good, very
Rajeshwari.
good. I know you have presented very well. I have seen your other presentation also, and as you said, don't take the thing personally. So I am also the victim of this. That
Thank
I
you so
like.
much, Rajeshwari.
Yes. So now our guest is with us. Vasu sir, I would like that you just introduce about our FELD group to her, and then I will welcome her. Thank you so much, Ikra, for joining us.
Hey everyone, thank you so much, Rajeshwari, for letting me here. Thank you, guys.
Yes, welcome to the FELD Club. And FELD would be a bit confusion. So let me clarify that FELD is Friday evening learning discussion. And being
Okay.
from a engineering background, welding is the most strongest joint. So this word is corrected from weld to feld. So we want the discussion and the value to be stronger. So every Friday we are connecting, and this is now the fourth year
Mm.
that
Wow.
this club, and it's almost like every Friday we have connected. So this is what we have keep learning, and as Akanksha was presenting today, we do summary presentations every week. And now
Okay.
we have started a competition on that. So that competition mode was in progress. So we had to intervene and cut down that competition because you have already arrived. So welcome to the club. So
Thank you.
we also invite guests for interesting things to learn more than what we learn from books. So
Yeah.
generally, it has happened that it has always happened on the first week of the month. So the tradition has continued with your visit also. So today we have 184 members, and we
Okay.
also started a young club called as a FELDY, Felt
Okay.
for the Young. And about 5 or 6 sessions happened with the children also. After that, we thought that it is a bit like homework kind of thing. So we discontinued that. Maybe we will take it up
Mm-hmm.
again during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
we select about 2 or 3 books every month for
Hmm.
reading. And then the Rasamrut competition that is happening now, which Akanksha was presenting today. So the summary is the Rasam from the book, and how we convert it to Amrut, or the nectar of learning, is the idea behind the presentation. And whichever book is selected this month, the winner of this competition will get the book of the next month. Okay, so
Wow.
that's how we are doing it currently. So this is the thought process. So before going further into taking into your time on the detail, let me end with this short intro. Welcome to the
Thank
club. We are
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vasudev sir, for explaining what is the club about because I was actually confused. What does it stand for? And of course, Rajeshwari ma'am told me that it is all about, reading and you come and introduce a particular book, summarize a particular book. And as I entered, Akanksha was, explaining the book and some heated discussion was going on. As I was like, okay, something is going on over here. Uh, thank you so much for letting me in here and giving me this opportunity to take up a session on art. Before starting, I would like to know, like, when you saw the message, what came to your mind, and like, what are you expecting from this session? Anyone?
Healing through art.
Healing through art. Okay, thank you, thank you so much for sharing. Um, okay, what I like. Coincidentally, Akansha was also talking about something called as a voice which is within you. Okay. And what I want to ask you is there a voice inside you that sometimes stops you from doing something? Like even a small voice, like, oh, you're not, you cannot do this, maybe. It's out of your league. Does anyone have that small voice? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And so today, how would it be if we can quieten that voice for a while at least? Would it be great to do that? You would be
Yes.
interested? Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you for your answers. Um, okay. So before going forward, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ikra, as Rajeshwari ma'am said. I'm an artist and I'm a art therapy practitioner. Okay, I help people express themselves through art and also connect with themselves through art. Yeah. Um, and Okay, so before I got enrolled for this session, I had shared that we will need some plain papers and colors and pencil, pen, whatever you have. Does everybody has that? Whoever is participating? Yeah? Okay, okay, okay. It would be great if you could kind of answer my question so I would understand whether, it's connecting or not. Yeah. And one more request, if you could keep your phone on silence. Thank you, Manish. If you could keep your phone on silence, because what happens when you do art, your right side of the brain gets engaged, and your right side of the brain is like a child, small child. It gets distracted very easily. So if there's a ting on the mobile, you will get distracted, and then you lose the emotion that was coming up, and lose the focus that is required to do this activity. Yeah, or tell your family members not to disturb you for next 30 minutes. Agreed? Yes, yes. Okay, perfect, perfect. So before starting, we'll do one small activity that will help you loosen up a bit, okay? And activate your nervous system to experience your emotions more deeply. Okay, ready? So take a plain paper, not a ruled paper, a plain paper. Take a color, a pencil, or a pen, whatever you have handy, and scribble. What do I mean by scribble? Okay. Scribble is just let your hand loose and scribble like we used to scribble when we were kids. Okay. Uh yeah, like this. Okay. Or whatever. So start scribbling. Yeah. And avoid the urge. Yes, Vasudev sir. And avoid the urge to make shapes. Okay. Just let your hand move throughout the full page. I recommend using a color because after you have finished scribbling different colors, it looks also very beautiful. Okay. We will do this for a duration of 3 minutes, 3 full minutes. Uh, Ma'am, I don't know whether I have the rights to start the timer. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I think I do. Okay, I'm putting a timer for 3 minutes. Start scribbling, like I said. Okay. And in between, if you feel that, what am I doing? This is like way above my intelligence level, or I don't know what are we trying to achieve. Just be aware of whatever thoughts are coming to your mind at that point of night time and go beyond that thought and continue scribbling. Okay. I've put up the timer. Uh, Start. Your scribble can also be angry, like fast, slow, whatever pace you want. So, Has sir, we are scribbling like this. Okay.
The pen will do. Pen.
Anything, yeah, whatever you have in your hand. Just scribble wherever your hand goes, whichever direction your hand goes. Avoid drawing shapes, just free flow. Nikhil sir, continue scribbling. Okay. Okay, time up, time up. Yeah. Who would like to share any experience that you felt? What are you feeling right now? Anything that you want to share? How are you feeling right now? Yes, Akansha.
I don't know. I never thought that it can be so engaging to just. I mean, I always thought scribbling as a nonsense thing, you know. You're not doing anything, it is so
Yeah.
unproductive. But
Yeah.
when I was doing it today, I don't know, but I felt like a child inside me was awakened.
Yeah.
And I was really, after a while, after a few seconds, I was really enjoying myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing, Akansha.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, you're right. Sometimes we feel, oh, what unproductive stuff we are doing. And that is exactly when you should do such unproductive stuff. When you do such unproductive stuff, some space is created in your mind, which helps you, think more creatively and be more emotionally balanced throughout the day. So you can try this activity every morning. Okay, anybody else would like to share? How did they feel? Like negative, positive, whatever. Even if you say, oh, this was like a nonsense activity, I'm okay with that too. I just want to know what honestly you're feeling right now.
Uh,
Anybody else? Yes.
I felt that somewhere the thinking process has been slowed down to a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, in the sense
Yeah.
from the overthinking to the normal frequency or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you're so right, ma'am. Yes, scribbling does help you stop the overthinking. Anybody else? I would like to hear from men's. Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. So while scribbling, no, various types of shapes are created.
Yeah,
So that gives the mind is concentrated over there, and you can relocate the things that what shapes we are getting, and
hmm.
that gives the very clarity of the mind, and the it gives a very different kind of experience.
Thank you so much for sharing. But have you scribbled in the past, or this is the first time after childhood
No, no,
that you're
I have
scribbling?
scribbled. I have scribbled. I can draw some. I've done some paintings also, but not very
Hmm.
little.
Hmm. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Binal, you want to share?
Yes, ma'am. What
Yeah,
I thought is, instead of overthinking, just question it. Like in 5 years, is it going to work or is it not going to work? And that's how it worked. It helped at least to eliminate at that point. And
hmm.
I just do the breathing exercise sometime, Anulom
Mm-hmm.
Vilom or something. So that also helps in some way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. And you can call me Ikra. No need to call me Matt. Okay. Yes, Akansha, you want to share anything else?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. One more thing what I observed was when I started it, there were many thoughts related to my presentation also because that was the recent
Yeah. Yeah.
event which happened. But
Yeah.
after a
Yeah.
while, towards the end, I was just realizing like, okay, which color is looking more beautiful? Okay, yeah, I was totally into it. So I think
Mm.
it really helps to be in present also.
Yes, you're right. It helps you come in the present. So I take classes for kids also, and then this is the first activity I make them do because before that they would be doing anything, right? Even in this session, before this, we were doing a heated conversation over here. So in order to bring you guys into the session, this is like a perfect activity for me. And I think it worked. Vasudev, sir, you want to share?
Yes, I do scribble a lot generally, and
Okay,
especially while
okay.
things are not connecting, then I feel sleepy. I do scribble a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
gives
okay.
it writes away the sleep. And today, normally my scribbling goes to bottom and
Hmm,
left to right. So today
hmm,
I observed if I scribble from the other side, जैसे उर्दू लिखते हैं,
hmm,
right to left, and
hmm.
that is faster than going from left to right.
Okay. I love the part that you are actually analyzing. I scribble like this. Now I try to scribble like this. And then you're observing also, oh, this is faster. So yeah, thank you so much. Which means you are present with the method. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Penaki sir.
Okay, so in my case, I was quite curious
Hmm.
that what's going to happen after 3 minutes. So I just
Yeah.
maintained the curiosity and I kept on just zigzagging. That's it.
Yeah.
Didn't
And
use any logic or any meaning making to this.
yeah, so this was supposed to be that kind of activity where you're just keeping your mind open, being curious, and just do whatever, like surrender to the process. Is there a feeling you're feeling right now which is different from the feeling you started with? Or it's the same? If it is same, it is fine.
I would say it's same because I was only curious. So I was just waiting for this moment that when people will start sharing their thoughts and I'll listen
Yeah.
to them more intensely. So nobody was talking
Hmm.
about that they were curious. I thought that chalo main to curious tha.
Yeah. Yeah. So everybody's emotion is very unique to them. It's not
Yeah.
necessary that everybody should feel the same thing. You were feeling curious, someone else was feeling analytical,
Mm.
and someone else was feeling calm. Okay, now we'll go on to the next activity, okay, which is exactly what I said. We'll silence the voice which is there in our mind, okay? Now take a fresh page. I hope you have another page. Like turn your page or take a next, preferably take another page, okay? Ready? Okay. Now I want you to close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and keep your feet on the ground. Like if you're sitting on the chair, like just try to touch your feet to the ground. Close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths. Think of a small sentence someone once said that is still inside you. Okay? We are not thinking about the person who told you that, just the voice. Sometimes the sound of the voice would be like, you're aiming too high, you are too sensitive, or you cannot do this. Or sometimes it is from a loved one also, like a parent saying, be practical. Oh no, you cannot do this. Or from a teacher saying that this is not your strength, do something else. Or a friend saying you're too sensitive. Or maybe a sibling saying, oh, you are the quiet one. They didn't mean any harm at that point of time, but that sentence stayed inside you. Okay. And sometimes when you do stuff, that keeps coming in your head again and again, which stops you from doing stuff. Okay. The sentence doesn't have to be dramatic or painful. It can be also a small voice, but that small voice sometimes becomes a barrier. Okay. We don't need to go into any story or anything. Just listen to the voice and don't overthink also. Just the first sentence that pops up in your mind. Think about that sentence. And when you are ready, open your eyes. So I will know that, you've got that sentence. Okay. Okay. I think everybody is done. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Now, on the fresh page that I told you, draw a cartoon character representing that voice. Now, what is a cartoon character? It has long hands, big eyes, tiny body. Cartoon is does not have different features of the body proportionate, right? It can also be a stick figure. Don't worry about your drawing skills. This is not about a drawing. This is not a drawing class. Just give a face and a body to the voice that is there. Like make it look funny. Why are we doing that? Because the more funny you make, the less control that voice has on you. Yeah. Understood the instructions? Any questions? Okay. Just
Ma'am,
whatever comes to your.
It's
Yeah.
sorry, yeah.
ma'am, actually,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
missed the first part. You said about the drawing and other things, but uske pehle I just missed it. So can you just
Okay.
repeat it?
Yeah. I'll repeat it. So we are looking at a voice which is in your head, which comes in between when you're doing something important. But it can be a small sentence that someone told you long time ago, like you are dumb, something like that, right? Or sometimes a parent says something that is not very casually, but it stays with us. So if you have that voice, Binal, which is there in your head, and you want to get rid of that voice, give it a cartoon character shape. A cartoon is funny, and why we are doing it? Because we want that voice to not have control over us at all. Okay. Don't share right now. Let everybody, yeah, this is perfect what you have done, but let everybody get into their own imagination and do it, and not get influenced by someone else's drawing. Okay? Yeah. Okay, start. I'll put a timer so that we know how much time we have to draw. I'll give you 5 minutes. If everybody is done, let me know. We can go ahead. But take at least 5 minutes to do proper detailing to your cartoon character and make it look as silly, as funny you can. Okay?
The question in the chat from Manish.
No, it is the voice. It is the voice that is inside you that someone told you, like your parent, your friend, your partner. They said something to you and it is still in your head. Yeah. For example, if someone says, oh, girls cannot drive, and that is still in my head. Something like that. A person telling you something, and yeah, not we telling ourselves, it is someone else told you something. And we are not drawing the person, just to be clear, we're not drawing the person who told us, we're drawing the voice. It is not about the person, it is about the voice.
It can be any cartoon character we just find silly that, right? It's okay,
No,
right?
yeah,
Or
yeah, no, it's not important that it resembles a cartoon character. I'm saying draw a image that looks funny, like a cartoon.
okay, just any image, right? Whatever feels.
Yeah, anything. Big face, small eyes, large hands, any no hands. Make it look funny and silly. Rajeshwari ma'am, if you want to add anything to your cartoon character, add.
Added, made to.
Oh, made it as funny as you could. When you look at it, do you feel like laughing? Then it is done. If you don't feel like laughing, then
Yes.
it is not done.
Okay.
Okay, time up. Okay. Okay, how much ever you have drawn, you can stop there, look at your drawing. Do you feel like laughing at it? Then it is completed. You don't keep adding things unnecessarily. Okay? Okay. Now, next step. Okay. Now, on your laptop or your phone, wherever you are, accessing the Zoom call from, you can see an audio button over there. Okay. What we'll do, besides this character or on the character, wherever you want to put it, we'll draw a mute button. Okay. So the mic, and then what happens when the mute happens? There's a red cross around it, right? Like the audio mic is drawn, and when you mute, there is a cross. So that's what I want you to draw beside your image. Or option two, whatever works for you. Option two is drawing a red cross across your cartoon. Choose whichever option you like.
So we have to cross the cartoon, is it?
Either cross the cartoon or draw a mute button besides it. Whatever you feel best represents and best helps you to silence that voice.
Can you show as an example? I'm not able to understand it. Cross, matlab,
Okay. See. I have drawn my cartoon character. Okay. And then I have drawn a mute button here, and I'm going to put a red cross across it, showing it mute. Okay. Wait, I'll do it and then I'll show you. See, I've done a mute now here.
okay.
Or you can put a cross across your cartoon character if you don't want to draw a mute button. Done? Okay. Now look at your cartoon character again. Does that voice still feel heavy? Or or does it still have that power that it had earlier? Or
No.
now it is like, okay, I can deal with this. Shut up. Yeah. Okay. Anybody would like to share their experience of doing the drawing and drawing the mute button? Like what went in your mind and something came up for you?
Yeah,
I'm
can
feeling
I?
like whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yes, Binal?
Yes, can I? Yeah,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
I show you
please.
my drawing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you're comfortable, sure. Okay. Can
Yeah.
we spotlight
So I don't know if it is.
Binal? Can we spotlight Binal?
Yeah, no. Yes,
Okay.
okay. So this is
Okay.
a small cartoon character. I'm not sure if you can see this. Yeah.
Yes, we
So
can.
this
We
is
can.
like somebody, yeah. So this is like, I don't know, somebody's coming and poking his or her opinion and always saying
Ah,
something, and I'm done a
yeah,
mute button. That.
yeah. So cool. I love it. We all have that one person who's like always coming and giving their opinion. Seriously. We don't need your opinion. Okay. Thank you so much, Binal. And how are you feeling after drawing and like what's your feeling right now?
I'm feeling so good. I cannot express.
Huh. So, in the past, someone has just stuck this on their wall, yeah, wherever they can see for a week so that, it's there in front of them and they know it's not as powerful as it was earlier. So, you can go ahead and do that. Thank you so much, Binal. Yes, Pinaki, would you like to share? Yeah, can we spotlight Pinaki? Because I don't think I can. Yeah. Ooh, look at the cartoons. Detailing. Oh, he's put on the mouth and then there's a mute. Both. Okay, perfect. Would you like to share, Pinaki? How are you feeling after you drew the drawing? You don't need to share about the drawing, but just the feeling right now.
Well, sharing the drawing is also important for me because, see, I am a
Okay.
kind of person who is always helpful to everyone.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I was being labeled as a fool.
Oh, okay.
by my parents, by my relatives, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
by my friends, and every time they
Mm-hmm.
used to say that, I used to just think, Wakihi, is it like that? I'm because I'm going out and helping others.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
so that way,
yeah.
like एग्जाम टाइम है तो मैं अपना पढ़ाई छोड़ के दूसरों को मदद करने चला
Yeah.
जाता है.
Yeah. 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 Yeah,
Yeah,
it is not seen as a wise or a person who's shrewd that would do that. Like I
एब्सोल्युटली.
also
अपना
have the
नोट्स
same
शेयर कर देना
experience.
लोगों के साथ.
Yeah.
अभी भी
Yeah.
करते रहता, अपने ट्रेनिंग सेशंस
Huh.
का सारे नोट्स मैं लोगों को दे देता हूँ, बोलता
Because
भी
it is in your nature. Because it is in your nature. Like that's who you
एब्सोल्युटली,
are. Yeah.
एब्सोल्युटली.
Yeah.
And like in all my training sessions, I give all the content to my students and बोलता हूँ कि आप इसी को लेके जाओ आगे जाके लोगों को ट्रेनिंग दो, और किसी को बताने की जरूरत
Wow.
नहीं कि आपको ये कहाँ से मिला.
Yeah.
There's no copyright. And then now my wife says that you are such a big fool, है ना, तुम अपना सारा कुछ दे देते हो सब, फिर बोलते हो इसी को जगह लोगों को ट्रेनिंग दो, फिर तो तुम्हारे पास कौन आएगा. you know so
Mm, yeah.
yeah, so that is there. So I thought about the, probably this is how the character will look like.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for being so vulnerable and so honest with all of us. Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to share their drawing? Akanksha, please, can we spotlight Akanksha? Akanksha has drawn one big and one small eyes. Yeah, please let us know what, like, if you want to share or the feeling that you had after you drew.
Yeah, so because I'm quite a straightforward person,
Uh-huh.
and I come to the point. I cannot have a lot of the sugary things to say,
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
little straightforward and I speak
Okay.
my heart, and I am what I am, right? So sometimes, and I take a lot of decisions. So at my home also, I mean, I work as a delivery manager at office, so I definitely have to take decisions. I'm
Yeah.
the decision maker, and even at
Yeah.
home, because my husband is an entrepreneur, I
Okay.
tend to take almost all the decisions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but for a woman, it is sometimes considered having these two qualities as very aggressive, outspoken, and sometimes badtameez. So I have heard this multiple times, and it used to affect me. So today, when I was drawing it, and I was kind of imagining, you know, um, coming that voice out from the figure, right? That I am too aggressive. I'm very dominating. I am very outspoken, and I mean, maybe too bold for the gender. But when I drew it as funny, so I started laughing, and
Yeah.
that actually lightened the moment because we just imagined it before, right? So it lightened the moment for me. And then when I put the mute button, that was like the lowering of the voice. It was not
Yeah.
that loud, and then
Yeah.
I felt like whatever. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't care.
Whatever. Maybe you can write beside it, whatever. Since you're saying it so frequently, it is
Yeah.
a very strong, like it has a strong resonance with you. And therefore, maybe you can write beside the drawing, whatever.
Yes. Sure. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ikra. I never knew
Welcome.
that it can help so much.
Welcome. Welcome. Anybody else would like to share? Rajeshwari ma'am, you don't want to share? Okay, just your experience. If you don't want to share the drawing, it's fine. That's completely okay. Just share what you felt. That's it.
uh, in my case, I understand the things late.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm very means when I decide something, I go for it. This habit I'm
yeah.
having since childhood.
Mm,
My husband has the habit of telling me डम्बो डम्बो तो मैं समझ लेट से आता है तो just I made some figure funny figure
yeah.
just I crossed it मैंने cross किया पूरा
Mm,
My finger.
whatever makes you feel, yeah, safer there. Yeah.
Yes. And
Thank
the
you.
first drawing
Thank you.
that I made, the scribbling one, वो थोड़ा सा
Yeah.
today I was having
Huh.
fast and puja also at my home, तो थोड़ा सर
Huh.
भारी था. So I just made
Huh.
this drawing that I'm feeling light.
Yeah. 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 It does help you slow down and come to the present. That's the job of scribbling. Thank you so much, Rajeshwari ma'am, for sharing what you shared and being so honest with us. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Anybody else? Vasudev sir. And Ankita would also like to share. Okay. Yes, Vasudev, sir.
Not
Okay, can
working.
we spotlight?
How do I change the camera?
Yeah, this was the first drawing I saw. Yes, please tell us if you want to. What does it represent, and like, or how are you feeling after drawing?
Yeah, the person who said me that I talk a lot of lies. So
Okay.
I have converted into a dragonfly. So we used to catch
Ah,
hold of those dragonflies and tie it with a thread.
okay,
So
okay.
I have done.
Yeah. And how are you feeling after doing that?
Yeah, after putting the person onto the mic mode, I thought that
Yeah,
okay, whatever you say, I am not going to hear it. और
yeah.
मेरे नाम खर्च करूंगा वासुदेव बेहरे का बेहरे एक्टिवेट कर दे।
Oh God, so funny. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay. I think someone else put up their hand.
Ankita wanted to say,
Ankita. Ankita. Yeah, yeah. Ankita and
unmute yourself.
iPhone. I don't know whose iPhone. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Ankita, please share.
Camera. Yeah, I did these three drawings.
Three. She did three. Wow. Okay. Would you like to share about them? No? Okay. How are you feeling? You want to share?
That you share, yeah.
I've been called that means since my childhood I don't have common sense, good for nothing, and I'm not worth it. So sometimes when I do things, then I tend to believe that. So after doing this, I feel, अरे ये क्या है? This is all bakwas. I got that. I was like
Yeah.
fog चला गया ऊपर से. That's the feeling
Yeah.
I.
It's all bakwas only, I'm telling you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being so candid. Okay. Anybody else? Someone whose iPhone unmuted themselves. So would they like to share? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So now, thank you so much for participating. I'm having a lot of fun. Okay. Now we'll close the activity and we'll do one grounding activity so that we come to the present again and then we can get on to our normal life. Okay. Close your eyes, put your feet on the ground, your hands on the lap. Yeah. Feet on the ground is important. Okay. Take 3 deep breaths. Imagine a red light glowing at the base of your spine. Notice how the ground that you're sitting on or the chair you're sitting on is supporting you without asking anything in return. Now imagine the red light which is at your base of your spine glowing a little more. Not the red bright light, but just a warm red light glowing. And say to yourself, I am safe. Now imagine roots extending from the base of your spine down to the earth. The roots are strong, it's steady, it's unshakable. They are holding you, they are supporting you. Say to yourself, I am rooted, I am supported. With every inhale, welcome safety, trust, and strength. And with every exhale, let go of the fear, the doubt, and the instability. Say to yourself, I am safe, I am grounded, I trust myself, I am supported. Now let the light, the red light, which is there at the base of your spine, settle down. The roots settle down. And slowly bring your awareness to your breath and to your whole body. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, open your eyes. Rajeshwari ma'am, when you're ready, you may open your eyes. Thank you guys. So that's it for today. Like in one sentence or one word, if you would like to share, how was the session for you? And I also want, like, if you're okay, like put up your drawing and I'll take a screenshot if that's okay with all of you. If you're not okay, like don't put up your drawing. Okay, bring it a little forward so that it's visible. Yeah. Ma'am, Rajeshwari ma'am, you have a background. So if you're
I'm just.
okay, huh.
Oh, it's not coming.
Was Suhas sir, your drawing is
Hmm?
like away from the screen. Manish sir, you have a blur. Oh, that's a beautiful drawing, but you have a blur. And
Is it okay?
Mansi also, you have a blur. Mansi, your screen also has a blur. No, still not gone, Mansi.
This
Yes,
is
Manish
okay?
sir, you want to put it up? Who's asking? Sorry. हाँ अभी थोड़ा दिख रहा है हाँ okay yes yes done thank you so much thank you anybody would like to share how was the session for them
It was
no pressure
amazing.
thank you Akash
Actually, broke a lot of my judgments about the art. I mean, I'm not an artist, so I have never been so much in touch with I write, I journal, but I've never
hmm
tried the art. So when you
hmm
asked me to draw, then also I was like, how would I
yeah
draw? And then you said it's nonsense. I mean, go as if it is making you, laugh. That's all is the purpose. And then it
yeah
gave me the confidence to go all about. It was amazing. Thank you so much. I'm feeling much calm and relaxed.
thank you for trusting me and following whatever I was doing even though you are like okay I don't know what's going on thank you so much for that anybody else would like to share
Hi, Ikra. I want to ask
yes Anjali
something.
yeah
Actually, when
please
you asked for the scribbling, I'm not sure if I have taken the right instructions, but I tried twice, and both the times it was the spiral and some sort of design coming up. Even when scribbling, it was not going left or right, it was something circular only. And I find some beauty in it. I don't know why,
Hmm.
but it
Hmm.
is not like a rough sketch or anything. If you want, I can show it.
Yeah.
So I
So
tried twice also.
was your spiral inside to outside, or you started from outside to inside? Like, how did you
Inside
start?
to outside, inside to outside.
Okay.
And the scribbling was from inside to outside. And then it was because increasing, because as such, I have to scribble, I have to do something rough sketching. So I was just
Hmm.
increasing the space. I don't
Hmm.
know. So first I did it was a design. And when you
Hmm.
said that it should not be something picture perfect or something, not
Yeah.
like doesn't have to be a meaningful thing, scribbling only.
Yeah.
So I tried the other
Yeah.
way. But then
Hmm.
it was from inside out, again a scribbling only. So if you want, I can show it.
Yeah. Please share, na. I don't want to imagine what you're doing, like what
Yes,
you
yes,
are
sure,
asking. Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Maybe I am getting it all. So you've done spirals only, like you said. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you were feeling good about it or you were feeling uncomfortable about it?
No, I'm good. Actually, for the
Okay.
second also, the cartoon, I was not able to draw a very funny thing. But as you said, the voice inside you, that was a
Hmm.
powerful sentence that is always there inside. I don't feel that I'm low or I'm uh, pessimistic about anything, or I don't have negative thoughts about myself. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like I'm empowering. So I draw something that is empowering me and
Yeah.
showing my
Yeah.
power, my worth. So because I
Yeah.
that is the thought inside me just now.
Hmm.
So I did
Hmm.
that. So again, I am not sure if I have
Hmm.
taken the right instructions, but that is
No,
what I have
so
drawn.
scribbling has no
So
right or
what does
wrong.
that
It
mean,
is
huh? I want to know exactly about both the
so
pictures.
generally, yeah, so generally when you want to get out of anxiety, you do scribbling, you do the not scribbling, the spiral inside to outside to get out of anxiety. But since you are feeling good about it, I don't think there's anything. If you are feeling uncomfortable about it, then if you're anxious and you want to get out of it, generally you do spiraling inside to outside. Or if you're angry and if you want to calm down, you do spiraling outside to inside. So I don't know what's related and whether it's making it's getting you're getting any connection from it or not. But this is what spiraling generally means.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
could think of design. I was just trying to make it more beautiful, more
yeah,
perfect. So that was the
yeah,
thought going
yeah,
around. See,
yeah,
although this is a rough sketch, I'm not using any compass, I'm not using any
yeah,
protector, anything, no? Just
yeah,
to any
yeah.
kind of help, and with the free hand, whatever I can draw, it should be beautiful. That was only in the
Yeah,
mind. It
yeah.
has to
And
be
did you have in your mind
something.
that you don't want to ruin your page? I don't want to
No,
make it
no,
look
nothing.
messy.
No, no, no. Nothing like that. I
No.
used full
Okay.
page. I have taken whole page. Yeah, I just I have taken whole of the space, and it was short for me only.
Generally, when I tell people to scribble, now they start drawing beautiful stuff. And when I ask them why have you drawn that, they're like, no, it's very messy. And what I understand is they kind of in life also they look go for perfection. So
So
your
maybe
drawing
I am a
reveals
perfectionist.
your
Yes.
drawing
So
reveals who you are. So whatever is in your subconscious mind, it comes on your paper. Because
uh,
we are very intelligent. We manipulate with words. Okay. But your drawing will never be manipulated. Whatever is in your subconscious mind, it will come here. So yeah, maybe that is what your drawing is depicting. Maybe. I'm not like 100% sure because I don't know about you. But this is what I can say from
okay. No,
limited
I was just
knowledge. Yeah.
asking, what do you
Yeah.
make out of this? Because yeah, at
Yeah.
first I thought that I might have taken the instructions wrong, but
No, scribbling is no right or wrong. Scribbling is your
whatever
expression.
comes in my mind,
Your
yeah.
expression. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Generally, yes, I am good at drawing. I'm good at sketching. So I couldn't think of anything that is like spoiling my talent, I would say. So maybe that thought was behind scribbling.
Yeah.
It has to
Yeah.
be
Maybe.
beautiful.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
you're like, oh, I'm
okay.
an artist. I need to draw properly.
I cannot be wrong. Yes, that
Yeah.
could be the reason.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Thank you,
okay.
Anjali, for sharing and asking the questions. Pranavi, you have a question?
Yeah. Actually, I felt very, very happy and funny about myself because
Yeah.
if any trainer asks me to write something, I need to first think and write. So scribbling is
Yeah.
something like I need not think anything. So I
Huh.
can just move away my hand and just do the scribbling whatever I like. And
Yeah.
the funny thing was thinking funny about a person and putting mute on them was really funny for me because in live anyhow we can't do all that. So cinematically it
Yeah.
was so funny for me. So
Yeah.
altogether, I felt like a child just enjoying all these activities. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I felt very funny about it, and I felt that somewhere I connected to the inner child. Even I think I mean, if we see the small children also, they have that happiness in them all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because vibing
They
with
are in the moment. They are in the moment. That's what we were trying to be over here. Yeah.
yeah,
And I think, yeah. Thank you so much, Pranavi. That really helps. The feedback really helps. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you.
Rajeshwari ma'am, oh, my God, it's so much time. 50 minutes. Okay. I thought it would be 30 minutes. Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much, Ikra. It was really
Thank you.
a nice moment, and I think all the members have enjoyed a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
You are really awesome. The way you spoke,
Thank
the
you.
way you presented, and very bubbly.
No, I was
So,
enjoying with you guys. Like the energy is from you guys only. If you are not interacting, what can I do and do? Just since everybody enjoyed, every Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m., I do 10 minutes this like these kind of activities. Relaxing, stress buster, all these activities for 10 minutes in the morning. I do generally from Monday to Friday, but this week I missed 2 days because I was not well. So tomorrow and Sunday also I'm doing. So if anybody is interested, they can just join in. It's not paid. Like for this month, it is free. Because I am like kind of giving people experience of what it is because not many people know what is art therapy exactly.
art therapy.
So yeah, so I mean, no, not many people know, right? They have all those misconceptions. What is it? So if anybody is interested, they can join at 7:30 a.m. Yeah. Okay. I will share
Yep.
it with Rajeshwari ma'am. She can share the link with everyone.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So
Thank you so much for the
it
opportunity. Yes.
I
yeah, no,
think
it is
Swasa?
just
Vatsal want to say
just
something.
you
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Just I'll just interrupt 1 minute. Then you can conclude it.
Yes.
It was a very good experience. You took us into meditation.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was and this is the first time that with scribbling and art we can do a meditation. The last part was there, that was very excellent. And
The the
every
the
Hmm.
last meditation? Last
yeah, yeah,
meditation you're saying?
yeah,
Oh, that was good for you. Okay, got it. That's called root chakra meditation.
I
Uh
got it.
yeah, okay. You know.
I
Okay,
got
fine.
it. And
Okay.
the next thing, you every human being is like a child, or every human being can do whatever he decides, whatever one
Yeah.
decides.
Yeah.
So what when you asked everyone to draw a picture, everyone drew it, and those were the nice pictures. So
Yeah.
yeah, the artist, you tried to take out the artist from the individuals here.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very excellent. So
So
it
you
was
were
very
saying that you didn't know that you could draw. Is that what you're saying?
no, not like that.
No,
So
you draw, but okay, okay.
no,
Misinterpreted.
no. So whenever whenever there's a stress or some things like that, that you can, if you scribble, or the
Yeah,
whatever, you can vent out it with your drawings or anything. So that's a very good thing. So
yeah,
you read
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
of book. One reads a lot of books, but this is a very simple and easy and direct method of distressing yourself. So thank you very
yeah,
much.
yeah.
And what is the meaning of
Thank you.
Ikra?
It means to read. To read.
Okay, very good.
Oh, what a coincidence. This is a reading club. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank
So
you. Thank you for
we'll
your
certainly
feedback.
join your session. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. I'll see you tomorrow
Thank you
then,
very much.
7:30 a.m. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ikra, for joining and giving your valuable
Thank you.
time,
Thank
turning
you.
it for our comfort. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone, for joining the session. It was really nice for every one of us. And those who want to join Ikra's session, I will be sharing the link and details and her number.
Okay.
Bye
Thank you.
bye. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank
Weekend.
you, everyone.
Bye bye.
You all. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, those in the session, if you can stay back, we can talk for a
Okay,
minute.
you
So,
want to share something, sir? Vasu?
yes, I am just telling you. Thing is that the poll, we have got only 6 people who are interested for being in the part of the team for what we called as the revive and renew kind of thing. So again, we will continue that, asking people so that we have the 10 or 12 people. And the idea of asking the age was putting that age ratio into the total, into that team. So what the 50 plus person wants and what the 18 plus, the 18 to 20 person wants would be different. So we will be continuing that poll till we get at least 100 votes for the age and representative, and getting 10 people out of for yes for the part of the revive and renew part of it. Okay.
Vasu is very commendable the way you keep coming up with new ideas to bring in that energy in the group, and things like that. So keep it up.
Thank you. Okay, so Pinaki, when will we know the results of the Rasamrut? But none of the contestant, yeah, Rajeshwari is there. So contestants are also there. Till what time we have to keep our curiosity alive? You are speaking.
So I'll send my scores to you. I am actually I have prepared Excel file and I'll share that Excel file with others also so that they can just put the marks, put their score against each of those parameters that we have discussed during our chat sessions with the
Okay.
names, and then they can come up with their own numbers. I'll share my numbers with you and you can
Okay.
take it up. लेकिन इस बार पहले इसमें ना बहुत रिलैक्स करना पड़ेगा because it was all learning for many of us. Like
Yes. We had how many contestants? Rajeshwari was
yeah,
there.
so
Had
it is a big chunk of it is more of a learning, and it's just because of them that we could formulate how things are going to work, how the scores going to be done. So
yeah,
like
we will.
Akanksha took 21 minutes for a session, and I said to she is 6 minutes. She has took 6 minutes more. So she said no, I finished it in 20 minutes flat. So she actually, according to her, she took only 1 minute extra. However, in our structure, it is 15-minute presentation and 5-minute Q&A. So those things
Right.
have to be very clearly marketed or demarcated so that we know that what we are going to do and how we are going to put it together. So in
see,
some
the
case,
today's
maybe सबको relaxation देना पड़ेगा.
we had the situation wherein the guest is waiting. She is getting. If you see the body language in the recording,
Yeah,
you will realize she was getting
exactly.
very conscious or eager to present. और उसको लग रहा था ये क्या हो रहा है. But what I read out of it, we should not assume, but that was what going on. So I asked Rajesh to intervene and cut that discussion down. So that's the importance of being in time and getting stick
Very
to
true.
the
Very true.
and keep it as little as possible. Say if we have said 20 minutes and 15 plus 5, then we can have three contestants on a day within 1 hour. And if we allow to open up, then it goes longer. So that's the idea behind being in time.
Correct.
So let us see. We had three contestants, right? Rajeshwari. Then, so we will have three prizes, and all of them will be the first prize this time. They can pick up the prize from December.
पहले बता दिया होता.
नहीं, पहले बताने से फिर मजा नहीं रहता
Also, you
ना.
told Vasu sir how to make the presentation. Just if you can give a session on that.
I just have one question because it's a query actually. So in that Rasamrut, this thing that we have to present a full book or even a part of the book is okay.
You can
Whatever is
present like about book. The criteria is given. Why should others read that book with your presentation? So the idea is the person reads the full book and makes others read the book. Now you tell about it.
Well, let me put it this way. Like if you just, as I was sharing with somebody a few days back, that you imagine that you are traveling in a train, and he just opened up that book, started reading, and somebody from the other side, that person inquired about it, that like something about that book, and now you have time to talk about that book, and he said that okay, I have 15 minutes with me. After that, I'll just get up and get down. तो उस 15 मिनट में आप उस किताब के बारे में क्या क्या बोलेंगे, कैसे बोलेंगे, so that that person actually thinks of getting a book, a copy of that book in your hand. Maybe she can also even ask you कि कहाँ पे मिलेगा, क्या price है. So that is what it is all about, that all of a sudden you got 15 minutes, and in that 15 minutes you have to tell that thing to that person, keeping in this mind that वो भी सोच रहा है कि अभी 15 मिनट बाद मेरे को उठना पड़ेगा ना, तो उसके ध्यान उधर भी है कि उसे स्टेशन आगे आ रहा है. And if it is 20 minutes, then you can have 15 minutes, and then he can even have us go for a Q&A for 5 minutes. So that is how you think about it. कि मेरे पास इतना ही टाइम है, उतना टाइम में मुझे इसको बताना पड़ेगा. And even if it is better, if it is your book and you have to sell it. तो 15 मिनट आप अपनी किताब के बारे में क्या क्या बोलोगे, so that actually that person thinks of that, can I buy it a copy of it book, and you just take it out from your bag. Yes, I have one. Think in those ways, that how can I create that interest, create that influence for the other person to pay attention to whatever I'm saying. The same game of AI, I talk about 3 AIs. One AI is artificial intelligence. The second AI is a game of attention and influence, which is the whole world is playing nowadays. The entire social media. It's all about a game of they are influencing you to pay your attention to them. So you can play that AI game here also. And obviously third one is अपना intelligence. उसको आप कैसे इस्तेमाल करोगे? अपना intelligence and make it happen. This is how I am looking at this.
Wonderful.
15
That's a
मिनट में
nice.
इसकी किताब में मैं क्या बोलूंगा, so the other person actually thinks of reading
I
the.
love the AI AI thing. It's all
Oh
amazing.
yes, absolutely. And the last AI is also amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
So there are 4 AIs which I use in my training programs. So this is the 4th AI. Amazing, isn't it? So that's it from my side. Like that's how I'm looking at this. कि आप इस किताब के बारे में ऐसे बोलोगे, आपके पास presentation हो ना हो, आप खाली पन्ना exchange करके और just take a screenshot of some of the pages of the book and you create a presentation and फटाफट बोल के चले जाओ, like that. और ये लोग तो जैसे बाप रे बाप जैसे से प्रेजेंटेशन बना रहा है, मैं तो पार्टिसिपेट ही नहीं कर पाऊंगा अगर मेरे को ऐसे प्रेजेंटेशन बनाना पड़े तो.
नहीं, actually, वही
I am a
I love
slightless
the
person.
Akanksha but it was so good because she made.
No, I actually liked what you made, Rajeshwari, but that is where I got confused because I thought you did not present the full book, na? Like you read the full book, but you presented in part. So I got confused. Is it okay to present in part or do we have to present fully? So that's what. क्योंकि ना कभी कभी ना वो 15 मिनट 20 मिनट के इसमें वो पूरा बुक का सब की पॉइंट बिटाना इट बिकम्स वेरी चैलेंजिंग और फिर वो बोल के खत्म भी करना है सो इट इट एड्स अ प्रेशर तो इसलिए आई वाज जस्ट थिंकिंग अराउंड इट.
Exactly. आपको 15 मिनट ही मिलेगा बेबी को डिलीवर करने के लिए. So वही thought लेके बैठिए when you are willing to share about the book. But the whole point is you have to sell the book. That you will make somebody to take his interest to read the book. So that is the time you have. Full book, half
Got
book,
it,
only
got
the
it.
it's up to you. Forward, backward, afterward, सब आपके पास है. Prologue, epilogue, जो भी पढ़ के आप किसी को interest दे सकते हो दे दो, kind of thing.
Got it. हाँ, समझा.
Okay, that is your query and
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Okay.
Bye
Good. So
bye.
Masu, you have to close the session because you are hosting it.
Bye bye.